when these issues were, these subjects which are at risk, the STEM subject, they were identified. The Higher Education Funding Council of England actually started at different stages in the last 5 years or so. These projects, which are basically, the aim of these projects was targeting the youngsters in schools and the widening participation agenda, and the other was specifically the maths one, London Engineering Project, Stimulating Physics, Chemistry for Our Future, More Maths Grads, and HE STEM. The More Maths Grads is the project where I was involved in its delivery, and I'll explain you a lot in detail and some resources we developed into the project. More Maths Grads was different from other projects because it was based on Smith's report, which clearly identified that the problem the youngsters are not doing, because the GCSE mathematics is compulsory and they don't take it, they don't like to take maths up till A levels, or some take up till AS level, but they don't do it A-level mathematics. This is also an issue. Or the students who are bright A star students as GCSE, when they go into AS maths, they get C and D. What happens? What's the problem? One of the key issues which was identified is shortage of qualified teachers. Mathematics is, and physics is another subject where we lack lots of qualified teachers. There's a big gap of qualified teachers at secondary level and post-secondary at A level. There are many reasons to that, which I'll come in detail that. And the other thing is the awareness of careers, because these youngsters say, what's the point of me doing maths? I can have a successful life without maths. What's the use of maths? When I started this project in 2007, I got every answer, every time the same answer. What's the use of doing maths? I can only become a teacher and go in banking. That's what was the awareness in careers. So these are sort of strands we, in these projects, in More Maths Grads, we address sort of everything which will come and follow after this. More Maths Grads project was from 2007 to 2010. Then after all these projects finished, there was another project government started, was HE STEM, a higher education STEM project, which just finished this summer. And basically, what were the findings of all these 4 projects were put into HE STEM, and the universities were actually, this HE STEM had a focus that universities actually, this is the best way, because these projects start and they finish if they're short term. But if a local university has all these expertise and can work with local schools and sort of bridge the gap, then it is a sustainable development which can go for a long time. So HE STEM's focus was to give all this widening participation, curriculum development, employability and career awareness findings, and give the expertise of different, I think Sarah was involved in this as well, to the universities, so that universities had that expertise and learning from each other. This is sort of a method of delivery which we followed in the project, and which I'm following all in my outreach activities. We have a student theme, a careers theme, a teacher theme, and a parent theme. Now in the student theme, we do lots of things. We bring in the students, or we go out into schools to do enrichment activities. These enrichment activities are maths at work days, maths for fun, or workshops, master classes, engineering pick and mix activities. So these are short activities with hands-on. Now that's one thing why these enrichment activities are very important, because we don't have labs anymore in our GCSE or A-level curriculum. The students don't see the relevance what is taught in the classroom, so we try to develop these activities actually applying different parts of the science curriculum, small experiments. I do lots of light experiments with them, just to show them that what it actually looks, because that side we miss now. It's just the teacher is teaching them and they say, what is this, where am I ever going to use it in life? So this is the focus of our enrichment activities in all subjects of our faculty. Attainment activities is another area where we help the schools a lot when their revision days, their focus group students, which I'll come more, that they say these are borderline students, we don't know what to do with them, and who helps them is our student ambassadors. Our undergraduate students, so this is a two-way thing. We give an experience to our undergraduate students and helping the school out. These undergraduate students are from the faculty, mostly if it's maths, they are maths, if there's science, I can send any faculty student. They go and they work with the target group. It helps both ways. The student who's undergraduate student who's working really develops the soft skill, because communication, and when you are teaching to somebody, it's very different, like you are sitting in a classroom. And these students have brought up so much to this work and to themselves. The ones who are student ambassadors, they're confident to go for any interview. They design activities, their creativity, their understanding of the subject. And similarly, I just came to know that one of my undergraduate students who did actually, which I will talk, her final year project in the school looking at the attainment of borderline C&D students, and it's a very challenging school. Their result went up with 25% because she spent a whole academic year working with those identified kids, revision resources and guidebooks. So this is something that we are adding value to local schools, and plus we are giving an opportunity to our undergrad. Mostly they can go in any year if they want some school experience. We do some advantage modules as well in the university, school experience, but I specifically encourage our second and third years to go in and spend a few weeks working with, in the schools. Career theme, we do lots of career fairs focusing on STEM careers. We have lots of input in the development of Maths Career website. We do employer days, and we do industrial placements and employer talks. One of this industrial placement is one of the national scheme, which we have the celebration event tomorrow. If you have a chance, please have a look. What is this? This scheme is specifically for AS level students. AS are the ones who are in their first year of A level or first year of college. These students are the ones who are looking into making application into the university. So Nuffield Foundation actually fund them, and we give them £80 a week, and these placements are over the summer, 4 to 6 weeks. And these students, according to their interest, they spend, and I coordinate this for whole our West Midland, they spend 4 to 6 weeks either in industry. I match them up with the projects, and they do the requirement is to do a research-based project. And this project is very clearly defined. They write a report, they do a poster, they do presentations, they have to find some results, and they are real projects on which they work. And they have the project, if they are, or whatever the findings are, is the property of the host organization, and they do lots of good work. They go in different areas in industry, different from Jaguar, Eon, National Rails. All this industry participate in this, and this is something of great value. And we have our celebration event for this year, and then they enter into Crest Award. Why this is the specific age we are trying to target, because these are the ones who are making application into university after this October. They have done in summer, they know what they want to do. Is it for them? Because transition is another problem from A level to undergraduate transition, and then they go into a degree and they say this is not for us. Or the ones who haven't decided, don't know what to do, and specifically category 3 and 4 is my target, where they don't know what to do, and they don't have any other, their schools are category 3 and 4 challenging schools. Most of the schools say they have career teachers or teachers, which I'll come later, help them, but they don't get help. they don't know what to do. These are the students, we put them in professional environment and say, look, you can learn what you want to do, you can decide, and this gives us really lots and lots of results. And you will be amazed to see the type of projects they have done. I was amazed to see, I'm really, every year I'm amazed to see what they do. If they are given a chance, it's just a chance we have to give them. And it's a very interesting thing. The schools which are from zero category are grammar schools. Their parents actually, and they bombard me. We want the placement. We have our project ready. And when I go to a 3 and 4 category school, I just try to push the students and the teachers, please apply. Please come, I'll do everything for you. So this is sort of a very big divide we've got, and very interesting one as well. Teacher theme, because as I said in our project, and still in the math departments I work, there's shortage of maths teachers. Amazingly, there are lots of teachers who are teaching maths and even A-level maths, they're not maths graduates. Parents, very, very important, because if your parents says, I was not good at maths, I cannot do maths, don't do maths. That's it, you're switched off. Plus, as I said, our target is ethnic minorities or different target classes. Parents make a lot of, yes, it's peer pressure, but parents make lots and lots of influence in your decision. Like, I would say Asian girl, where if an Asian girl wants to do engineering, being from the same class, that's my experience, wants to do English or engineering, your mom will be the first one to discourage you. My mom was the first one to say, you go to medicine, don't do physics. Your sisters have done medicine, but my dad supported me because I liked it. But this is still, I was amazed that I thought that it was just back home in Pakistan, but the same people who are here and spend about 30, 40 years in this country, they have the same thinking with their girls. So we have to target these parents, bring them in, and tomorrow again, it's a public event I've invited lots of parents with their kids, so come and see that what's around there, and they have to open up.